Aliens banned humans from space. So we made our own galaxy. The declaration came without warning, without debate, without mercy. One by one, the representatives of the Galactic Council stood in their great silver halls and delivered the same verdict, echoed in every language, on every frequency. Effective immediately, humanity is exiled from all recognized galactic space. You will not trade. You will not travel. You will not speak. You are forbidden. They thought it would be enough. They thought their fragile alliance of insectoids, reptilians, silicon-based intellects, and ancient, self-proclaimed, superior races could contain the most dangerous species to ever claw its way out of a death world. They thought wrong. At first, humans protested. The usual: petitions, diplomatic envoys, stern-faced ambassadors demanding explanations. But the Council had made up its mind. Humanity, they claimed, was reckless, dangerous. Their technology advanced at an unnatural pace. Their soldiers were too brutal. Their thinkers too cunning. Their adaptability, terrifying. The last straw had been the incident with the Grawl, an empire of aquatic titans, proud and ancient, who believed their ocean worlds untouchable. They weren't. The humans didn't just conquer the Grawl's strongholds. They terraformed their seas into breathable atmospheres, dismantled their fleets, and made them beg for mercy within weeks. The Council couldn't allow it. So they slammed the door shut. No more human ships in jump lanes. No more human colonies beyond their tiny corner of the Orion Arm. No more interference. Earth, Mars, Luna, the outer colonies, all trapped, walled off, isolated. And then, silence. The humans vanished. Their fleets powered down. Their communication relays fell quiet. Their embassies emptied. The galaxy relaxed. They celebrated. For 50 standard years, Council space prospered. Wars were manageable, trade flowed, science advanced. Slowly, predictably, safely. And then the anomalies began. First, gravitational spikes beyond the Perseus Veil, space bending, flexing in ways that defied even the oldest quantum theories. Council probes sent to investigate disappeared. Entire exploration teams went dark. And then came the broadcasts. Not on Council channels, those were still locked, still barred to humans. No, these messages bypassed everything, hard-coded into the fabric of space itself, impossible to block, impossible to ignore. A simple phrase, repeated in flawless translation. We weren't invited to your galaxy, so we made our own. The footage was worse. A pocket dimension, tethered beyond conventional space-time. A spiral of stars, gas clouds, nebulae, an entire galaxy artificial, handcrafted, human-made. It was impossible. It was insanity. Star formation required millions of years. The gravitational architecture of a galaxy took billions to stabilize. The Council's brightest minds said it couldn't be done. And yet, there it was. The constructed galaxy. It shimmered like a jewel beyond the veil, suspended in subspace, unreachable by Council routes, protected by physics humanity had rewritten for themselves. Panic spread like wildfire. The Council convened. Military leaders, scientists, historians all scrambled to understand. How had a species barred from the galactic stage achieved the impossible? Whispers turned to fears. Fears turned to desperate missions. A delegation was sent. Not to negotiate, they weren't that foolish. But to investigate. To understand. To hope, perhaps, that the footage was a lie. They never made it. At the edge of the veil, Council ships encountered them. Human vessels, sleek, black, impossibly fast. No weapons visible, yet every sensor screamed of energy potential vast enough to shatter planets. A hail followed. Direct, calm, icy. Turn back. This space is ours. The Council commander, a proud Ithany, all scales and pride, demanded access. demanded explanation, demanded their illegal construction be dismantled. The human laughed, cold, amused, confident. You banned us from your galaxy, so we built one better. The Ithani threatened retaliation. The human's grin widened. With a subtle gesture, reality folded. The Council fleet found themselves drifting, engines dead, weapons powerless, light from distant stars bending unnaturally around them. They floated in a pocket of unreality, suspended like children caught trespassing on an elder's property. Leave, the human ordered. Next time we won't ask. They were returned to Council space in an instant, humiliated, terrified. Reports confirmed the truth. The constructed galaxy wasn't a trick. It wasn't a simulation. It was real. And the humans weren't hiding. They were thriving. Over the following decades, rumors became unavoidable facts. Human ships appeared along the fringes of Council space. Sleek, silent, impossible to track. They came not for conquest, but to observe, to trade when it suited them, to harvest resources from stars no Council race could touch. And always they returned to their own galaxy untouchable, unchallenged. The Council debated endlessly. Do they attack? Impossible, their fleets couldn't match what the humans had become. Do they negotiate? Pointless, the humans no longer needed Council space. They had surpassed it. They had replaced it. It became clear, brutally clear, that the Council's greatest mistake wasn't banning humanity. It was underestimating their response. Where other species begged for inclusion, humans never begged. Where others accepted limitations, humans broke them. Denied the stars, they built their own. Forbidden to expand, they redefined expansion itself. Eventually, the Council accepted the new status quo. Quietly, grudgingly, fearfully. The constructed galaxy hung in the black like a silent warning, a monument to human stubbornness, genius, and defiance. And through every shadowed Council chamber, every whispered conversation, one undeniable truth echoed. You can lock the doors. You can draw the borders. But if you tell humans they don't belong, they'll simply build a universe where they do.